Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video here on FPL Now, your #1 source for tips, tricks, and everything you need to know for Fantasy Premier League football. Today, we're going to be going over my team selection and preview for Game Week 13. So if you're excited for the video, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Leave a comment, what is your Game Week 13 team looking like at this point in time? Subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way, let's get into the video. So, with these team selection videos, what I usually like doing is starting off by showing you how many points I got in the previous game week, what my team's looking like at the moment for the next game week, and then any transfers that I'm thinking of making in the next game week as well. So, starting things off, game week 12 wasn't actually that bad, especially because I don't have James or Cancelo. I did come out with 70 points, the average was 57, the highest was 135. Of course, I did make a transfer. I took out Havertz and brought in Son. It was really unfortunate not to get any kind of returns. But I got a green arrow. You know, I got above the average. It wasn't that bad. And like I say, especially because I don't own the likes of James or Cancelo. So in goal, Steele got me 2. I was very happy that he did play because I wasn't 100% sure. There was a lot of Brighton fans saying that he wasn't the second choice goalkeeper. I think he made his debut at like 32 or 31 or something like that. He's in his 30s. But yeah, he actually made some decent saves. He got me a save point bonus, which was nice. But yeah, they actually conceded 2 in like the 80-something minute or something, which was really annoying because I was like, oh my god, he's actually going to keep me a clean sheet. But that didn't happen. I'm happy for Steven Gerrard getting the W in his first game in charge for Villa, but it was a little bit annoying. But Steele got me 2 points, not the end of the world. Coming in defense, Rudiger finally scored. I said that he would, because he's had more shots than James and Chilwell. I was like, he's gonna score eventually, and he scored a nice header from a Chilwell assist. Is great. Can't believe it. 14 points. Very happy with that. Didn't even get max bonus. James getting max bonus again after getting an assist and a clean sheet. I don't know why. I mean, I feel like Rudiger played really well, but yeah, he got me 14 points, which I was very happy about. So it kind of cancelled out the James points and the Chilwell points, which was quite nice. And then Trent as well, 15 points. Like, my lord, those two players just saving my game week by far. Trent playing out of his skin, getting a clean sheet, 2 assists, max bonus. What a performance from Trent. I mean, absolute don, really. Livramento only getting 1 point against Norwich. Very unfortunate. I was really hoping he would get a few more than that. But yeah, got a yellow card as well. I didn't get a yellow card. They actually just conceded 2, which is why he got the 1 point, which really unfortunate. But you know, it's that new manager's smell apparently. Dean Smith smashing it for Norwich, and then Semedo giving me 6 points. The one time I don't play Semedo, he gets 6 points. But luckily Rafinha didn't play, so Semedo came on. Every single time I've played Semedo, literally look at this. He's got 2, 2, 2, 1, 2. I played him all of those game weeks. I think I benched him on that game week, or I might have played him against Southampton. I can't remember. And then I was going to bench him against West Ham, obviously, but he came on off the bench for Rafinha, which I was very happy about because I wasn't expecting Rafinha to do anything against Tottenham. But yeah, Semedo getting me 6 points. So my defense really saving my game week. I mean, 15, 14, and 6 from those 3 defenders is ridiculous. Coming in the midfield, we had Mbumo. Another offside situation. It's ridiculous. Hit the post again, and then Tony tapped it in, but was offside. I honestly, it's going to happen eventually. I know he's going to score eventually, but my lord, it is just, it's so annoying, man, just watching it every single week. The week before, he scored an offside goal. This week, he got a return taken away for an offside goal. Hits the post again. Ridiculous. Son only getting me 2 points as well. I'm pretty sure Son hit the woodwork as well. So yeah, not great there. I was really hoping he'd do something against Leeds, but Son and Kane not doing anything, and them actually winning 2-1 was interesting. I don't think they even had a shot on target or a shot at all going into half time, because I think they were getting booed, but then obviously came out second half and won the game. And then Salah captain scored again. I mean, he's just a monster, and he's just the GOAT. He's just the GOAT. And then up front, Vardy. I mean, he played Chelsea. I wasn't really expecting him to return there. I was really just hoping that Jamie Vardy was going to score against Watford in the next game week. And then he's got Southampton, Villa, Newcastle. This is why I've kept him for these fixtures coming up here. Even Tottenham and Everton are decent fixtures as well. But yeah, these 4 fixtures here are like why I really wanted Jamie Vardy. And then obviously Antonio blanking as well against Wolves. Wolves winning 1-0. I didn't really see that happening at all. Then he has City away. A lot of people are transferring him out. Again, I'm keeping him because he's going to have Burnley, Arsenal, Norwich, Southampton, Watford, Crystal Palace, Leeds United, Watford again, and then Leicester, and then Newcastle. Like, I'm just going to hold him for all of those. And I only have to go through 2 bad fixtures to get there, which is Chelsea and City. But we saw what they did to Liverpool. You know, they are capable of beating these juggernaut teams, so we'll see what happens there. And then Jimenez, oh my God, the GOAT. I'm actually going to really feel bad when I get rid of him. He's got Norwich away next, then Burnley, but then he's got Liverpool, City, Brighton, Chelsea, Watford, Arsenal, United. Like, I actually don't want to get rid of him. He's actually just popping off every single game week. Like, if you look at his history, 8-2 obviously, which wasn't great against Crystal Palace, but 8-2, 9-5, 1-10. He only obviously came on for a minute in that game. 10-8. Like, he's just returning like pretty much every single game week. I actually love having him so much, especially because a lot of people went for Hwang as well, who just isn't returning at the moment, and Jimenez is. So yeah, really happy about that. And then on my bench, Sissoko getting 2, Williams getting 1, Rafinha and Sanchez getting 0. So that was my game week 12 team. 70 points, green arrow, not too shabby. Again, could have done a little bit better though, if Son scored and Vardy scored. Coming up next, this is my team for game week 13 as it stands. So in goal, I do have Sanchez. He is back from his suspension now, which is really, really good. He is playing Leeds at home. Leeds didn't look that good against Tottenham in the second half, but I'm hoping Brighton will be a lot more compact at the back. So yeah, hopefully he can get a clean sheet there, because I don't think he's actually gotten me anything since the City game. Yeah, after the City game, he got 1 point against Liverpool, -1 against Newcastle, then didn't play in game week 12. So he actually got me 1 point. No, he got me 0 points from the last 3 game weeks, which is horrible. Before that, he got 4, 6, and 6, though, which was really nice. But I really do need him to start popping off and getting me some points. He's got Leeds, West Ham, Southampton, Tottenham, Wolves, United, Brentford, Chelsea. Like, not the worst fixtures in the world coming up. So that's my goalkeeper. At the back, we have Alexander-Arnold playing Southampton at home. We have Rudiger at home to United. Again, don't really know how that game's going to go. We've got Carrick coming in as the interim manager. Ollie has no longer been at the wheel. He's gone. So we'll have to see how United play under Carrick. And then we've got Semedo as well against Norwich. I'm playing him this week. I hope he doesn't do a Semedo special and gets me 2 points, because it will be really, really annoying. But yeah, they're my back 3. I'm feeling pretty confident about them, to be fair. Not really any crazy fixtures. Like, United at home isn't great, but it is Chelsea playing them. It is at Stamford Bridge. I know there's going to be a lot of pressure on United to do something, but Chelsea are just such a juggernaut of a team. I don't think they'll do anything. I think Chelsea will win that game 2-0. So if Rudiger could score again, that'd be fantastic. Although I'm I'm not expecting him to do it. But yeah, that's my back 3. Coming in midfield, we have Mbeumo, Rafinha, Salah, and Son. So Mbeumo at home to Everton. Fingers crossed he gets something this week. I brought him in and he's just... every week he's just getting VAR'd, and it's just the most annoying thing ever. And you've got the likes of Gallagher scoring and Emile Smith-Rowe scoring. It's really annoying. But I've got Rafinha as well. Again, I'm not sure whether to get rid of Rafinha, because the thing is, if I take a look at him and his fixtures coming up and stuff, he has Brighton, Crystal Palace, and then Brentford. But after that, he has Chelsea, City, Arsenal, Liverpool. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting rid of him now. Like, he is only 6.7 mil. He'll probably drop to like 6.6, but I can sell him for 6.6 now. I wouldn't mind getting rid of him now and bringing in the likes of Gallagher. I'll go over that later on in my transfers, but if he doesn't play against Brighton, like, I wouldn't mind getting rid of him as well, because I have the Brighton keeper. So I don't like playing I don't like playing an attacker against a defender, or a goalkeeper for this case, because it's just annoying. But yeah, if Bielsa says that Rafinha's out, because he's out with an illness, so I don't know if he's got COVID or something. But yeah, if he's out for like game week 13, I'm probably just going to get rid of him, because yeah, I would like him for the Crystal Palace and the Brentford game, but I mean, Crystal Palace look good this season, and Brentford, you know, on their day, they're really, really good at the back. And then he's got Chelsea, City, Arsenal, Liverpool. I'm going to get rid of him anyway. Maybe I'll just get rid of him early. He might punish me in one of these games, but within that time, the new player that I bring in might also return. So yeah, we'll have to see what happens with Rafinha. Salah captain at home to Southampton. I mean, really, really hoping for some nice returns there. And then Son at Burnley away. Again, I really need him to do something, because I might be getting rid of him the week after, which is an interesting one, because I've only just brought him in, and I'll be getting rid of him for Brentford and Norwich. But I have a plan, which I think hopefully will work out. But that's my midfield. And then up front and my bench, I've got Jimenez away at Norwich, hoping for big things from Raul. Antonio away at City, and then Vardy at home to Watford. So Antonio is the only player, really, that I'm worried about. Everyone else, I think, can return, which is actually kind of nice. And I was hoping to roll a transfer this week as well, but with the Rafinha information, I'll have to wait. And then on my bench, I've got Steele, Sissoko, Williams, and Livramento. So that is my Game Week 13 team. So let's move on to transfers now. So I have 0 in the bank. I've got 1 free transfer. What am I thinking of doing? Well, if Rafinha is out, and again, even if he is in, I might get rid of him anyway. I might be bringing in Gallagher, because Gallagher obviously is 6 mil now. He keeps rising, but Gallagher's fixtures are just really, really nice that's coming up. He has Villa at home, but then he has Leeds, then he has United, then he has Everton, Southampton, Watford, Tottenham, Norwich. Like, that is a really nice run of fixtures, and I think he can keep returning. And even that, I mean, West Ham, Brighton, Liverpool isn't great, but then he has Norwich and Brentford, and then Chelsea, then Burnley. Like, he's just a hold for a while, in my opinion. And he just keeps bagging as well. He's cheap. He'd get me 0.6 mil, which, I mean, money in my team is really scarce right now. But yeah, Gallagher, bringing him in would be really, really nice. So that's something I could do this week. It'd give me 0.6 in the bank, and I'd use my transfer. So instead of Rafinha, I'd obviously have Gallagher. So my midfield would be Mbeumo, Gallagher, Salah, and Son. And then the week after that is where I might be getting rid of Son, because I might need to make some interesting changes. So what I was thinking of doing is getting rid of Semedo, who does have Burnley away, which is fair enough. You know, it's a decent fixture, but I don't think I can go another week without having Cancelo. I really, really don't. Well, I mean, I'm going to go a week without him against West Ham. But after West Ham, he's 6.6 mil now. After West Ham, he has Villa, then Watford, then Wolves, then Leeds, then Newcastle, then Leicester, then Brentford. I don't think I can go another few weeks with his price constantly rising, with him not in my team, because he's just getting so many points. And he's playing for City. He's pretty much nailed. Like, I kind of need him in my team. But obviously, I don't have the money for that. I'm minus 1.1 out of it. So what I'm thinking of actually doing is getting rid of Son after only owning him for a couple of weeks. Again, if Son pops off in the next game week, it's going to make this decision a lot harder. And then I'll be bringing in Foden. So that'll give me 0.9 mil in the bank. And I will have Foden, so I'll obviously be taking a hit. But then my Game Week 14 team would be Rudiger, Trent, Cancelo at the back. My midfield would be Mbeumo, Gallagher, Salah, and Foden. And then obviously up front I'd have Vardy, Antonio, and Jimenez. And Jimenez still has a really nice fixture, which is Burnley at home for Game Week 14. So then in Game Week 15, I would obviously have to get rid of Jimenez, which would give me 8.5 mil in the bank. And then, I mean, I don't know what forwards there are, to be fair, for 8.5 mil. Again, I might not even get in an expensive one. I could bring in Saint Maximan. I don't know what his fixtures are looking like Game Week 14. I mean, he has Norwich. Well, no, Game Week 15. I mean, he's got Burnley, Leicester, Liverpool. So I probably won't bring him in because he's not got the best fixtures. I mean, Pukki is there. I mean, I could bring in Tony. Tony, I mean, has Leeds, then Watford, then United, then Southampton. So there are some nice fixtures there. The only problem with that is after that, I mean, he's got Brighton, City, Villa, Liverpool, Wolves, Man City. Like, they're not the greatest fixtures. But I mean, we saw what Brentford did to Liverpool last time. I mean, Tony obviously could have got a lot more points. I could bring in a lot of different players, or I could just completely change everything. And in that week, I could take another hit, which I don't really want to do because I don't want to take back-to-back hits. But what I could do is just change formation, and I could just bring in a cheap Brighton striker or something. If I just go to Brighton, and then I bring in their forward, it's like a 4.4 mil player. There he is. I could bring him in, which would give me 4.1 mil in the bank, and then I could get rid of Sissoko, and I have 8.6 mil in the bank, and I could bring in any other kind of player, really. Because I also want to bring in Emile Smith-Rowe at some point, which I will get around to doing for Mbeumo, so I do need a little bit of money in the bank for that. But at the same time, I could also get rid of Vardy eventually for Ronaldo, because Ronaldo has some really nice fixtures coming up. But yeah, 8.6 mil for a player in midfield. If I just take a look at the midfield players, 8.6 could get me a decent player there for sure. I could bring in Bernardo if I really wanted to. I don't think I want to triple up on City, but the option's there. Ben Rama ahead of his like really, really good fixtures, Burnley and that lot. So yeah, it'd have to give me a headache. It would definitely give me a headache. But that's something else that I could do if I really wanted to go 4 in midfield. But I'm probably going to go Tony for Jimenez. In Game Week 15, because I don't really, as much as I love Jimenez, I don't really want to keep him for Liverpool, then City, then Brighton, then Chelsea. Like, that's just 4 really bad fixtures. Like, that's probably 2 points in each of those fixtures. So yeah, we'll have to think about it, but I probably will be taking a hit in the next game week after 13 to bring in Cancelo and Foden. Or I could just bring in someone else instead of Foden completely, because if I do that, I have 9.2. Like, there might be even... I could bring in Jota if he's okay, which I also might want to do. Who is obviously cheaper and has really, really nice fixtures coming up. We'll have to just see if he's injured, because he did take a knee injury. So it'll either be Foden or Jota, because if I bring in Jota, I have 1.7 mil still in the bank, which would allow me to do plenty of other things. It's just, I kind of want Foden for all of these fixtures, but again, it is over the Christmas period, so... Oh, it's a tough one, man. There's so much tinkering I need to do. I need to wait for the press conferences before I do anything. But anyway, that's going to be everything for my team selection video for Game Week 13. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to drop a like down below. Leave a comment. Subscribe if you're brand new. Let me know what your team's looking like. That's everything from me, though. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.